For those of you who don't know who we are, let me give you a little background story of who is Ace and Rich Guzman and why should you even listen to us, okay? First of all, we're known as what is called top super affiliates. We've been in this industry for a very long time, and we've consistently ranked among the all-time top earners in multiple companies, including Power Lead System, since 2016. And we've had extraordinary accomplishments. We've won multiple cash prizes, vehicle bonuses, and we also got to travel a lot with our son and go to different places as a family. Part of the results and the benefits of working from home, right? And having great success with this industry known as affiliate marketing. And what we did was we made a life-changing decision. When we made more than enough money that we could actually fire our bosses, we actually relocated from Massachusetts, and we moved to the island of Puerto Rico. All right. So being here for, I would say, about 2 years now, we've been living here going on 2 years in November. Okay, we made that decision, but we lived a very, very long time in Massachusetts, and we decided, since we're both Hispanic, that we decided, let's go to a tropical island, let's live that real laptop lifestyle, and forget about this cold weather and trade our snow boots and our coats for some sandals and some shorts and some tropical weather, right? And that's what we did. And now what we do is we professionally coach and mentor people who actually hire us, seek us out. We are the most sought after trainers. We specialize in teaching internet marketing education, strategies, consulting services for different business owners like Neil Guest, different company owners, guiding numerous clients to, be successful with their own team. So we do team duplication type trainings, and we help you guys really learn how to become internet marketing professionals. We really strive to take you from beginner status, from that mindset, and transform your mindset into becoming that professional entrepreneur, because you're not building a business, for a lunch break. Okay. This is not a short run or a sprint. This is a marathon. We want you to have a business like ours for a lifetime, so that you'll never have to turn back and go, hey boss, can I have my job back? No, we don't want to see that happen for you. Okay. So take this business seriously. But before all that online success even happened, let me show you where we started. I don't know about you guys, but if you could relate to this, let me know in the chat. But we were a homeless family. Okay. We're talking me, Rich, and my son at the time, way back when. And years ago, we lived in a Motel 6. Okay, this was our home. I took this picture from across the street, and right there by that speed limit sign where it says 15, that door, the second door on the right, is actually where I was staying. And we faced extreme challenges. We literally had over $55,000 in debt from past programs that we bought, network marketing things that we paid for, programs, products, lotions, potions, whatever. I was selling stuff. Rich was selling stuff. It just was a mess. And we were buying all kinds of stuff and putting ourselves more and more and more into debt. And our family just couldn't take it anymore. And, we had to leave, because they didn't want us to keep doing it. And we wasn't listening to them. It was just like, you got to go. It was like, oh, wow, we're going to be homeless. And this is what happened. Now, I'm going to tell you something. We still managed to figure something out. We knew we had to get jobs, because there was no way we're going to try to continue keep building a business with no money. Okay. So if you guys are trying to build this business with no money, get that out of your head right now. You need to have money. So we actually got jobs. I worked at Staples. Rich worked at Best Buy. And we were trapped in this poor work-life balance for a while with no time for each other, because we knew we had to sacrifice that. No time for vacations. We knew we had to sacrifice that, because one day we would do it. Okay. And we neglected our own health, it sucked, because we didn't have a lot of energy to keep up, even with our 4-year-old son. Now, the thing is, you guys can relate to this. You have family, you have kids, you have grandchildren, nieces, nephews, aunts, uncles, people you care for. Isn't it tough on you to be working all the time? You can't barely spend any time with them. That's called a poor work-life balance. You can't spend time. You can't see your in-laws. You can't see your family members. You can't take a vacation. You can't play with your kids. You can't go to their recitals. There's a lot of things you can't do, because where are you always at? Your job. You're at your job. And what does this do? This makes you feel exhausted. This will exhaust you and make you tired all the time. But you know what? I made a decision, and Rich and I put our heads together. We said, that's it. Let's find an affiliate marketing program, put in our $1 and turn that $1 into 6 figures. Watch what we did. Here we go. Trust the process. Write this down. Put it in your notes. Stick it on a Post-it note. Put it on your refrigerator. Trust the process. That one slogan is what kept me going and not give up, because I had to trust the process from putting in my first dollar to turning that $1 trial into a 6-figure income. Okay. And here's what we did. We got our first apartment. We got out of there. All right. Now notice it's empty. There ain't no dining room chairs and nice furniture, because we couldn't afford it. But we got a place to stay. We got a roof over our head. And you know what else we needed to do? We had to get the internet. We had the internet. And you know what else? We got our first program, put our $1 in for the trial. And then what do? We got the work. We got our first piece of furniture, which was a whiteboard. Follow along with me. We got a whiteboard and we started writing out the process. You know, the thing about actually joining programs like this is they give you the training right away as soon as you pay the $1. So what do? We started mapping out the process. We started saying what types of posts we're going to put for the week. What are we going to do for the next 90 days and how consistent we're going to be doing it. Okay. And from there, we opened up our own blog. So we had our own blog. We started branding ourselves as Ace and Rich. And we started creating our story. We started sharing the Motel 6 story. We started sharing everything that we were doing step by step. All of the trials, the tribulations, the challenges, everything, being real transparent. Somebody write, transparency is the new currency. Transparency is the new currency. Write that down. Keep that in mind. When you keep it real, like we say in Jersey, I'm a Jersey girl, guys. We keep it real. I'm telling you, don't pretend that you're something you're not. If you got bad times going on, talk about it. It's okay. It's all right. I told the people I was homeless. So what? And when I told them, I said, I'm writing a blog post about the stuff that I'm learning. I learned it and I put it out there. Right. And it looked good. And you know, as I was putting it out there, we were creating content. How do we do that? We actually opened up an account with YouTube. It's free. We opened up a YouTube account, put our channel together, start building up, started making these little videos and started putting videos every single day for 90 days. 90 days of worth of content without fail. 90 days consistency. We were doing it 90 days and we were putting all this content out. And here's what happened. The results and the social proof started to compound over time. In a matter of few weeks of just executing what we were learning, we started seeing leads coming into our autoresponder. We started seeing people asking us more questions about what is it that you do? Send me your link. Then we took it a step further. We started making sales in our sleep. We took some of that income and we invested it into solo ads, which is something that Rich already showed you guys about called paid traffic. It's part of paid traffic. There are many forms of paid traffic. Solo ads was one of them because it was the best alternative to Facebook advertising because we didn't have the money to run those expensive ads for Facebook and boost our posts. We didn't have the experience and the knowledge to do it. We needed to get things going right away because why? Because we didn't want to go back to the Motel 6. So what do? We just kept consistent. And what we did every single week with the little cash that we had between our jobs, we put it together, me and Rich, and we invested it to drive traffic to our affiliate link. And here's what happened. In less than 1 year, Power League System let us know that we beat a record and we broke through $106,000 in total commissions selling for the company. And we became what is known as the top earners, okay, on the leaderboard. Now, you might see a lot of other top earners up there before us. That's okay. But guess what? That means there's room for you. There's room for you to become a top earner like Ace and Rich, like Frank Calabro, like Franco Gonzalez, like Rob Frazier. These are some of the most famous names that you're going to hear about all the time here in the community because we are the guys that actually broke through our trials and tribulations to get to where we are now. So I'm telling you, there's room for you too. You can do this.